Okay, well this trick is very easy, but there are a lot of details to remember, and I have very limited time here to explain them all to you, so I'll do my best to get it in and hope you understand it okay. So once the spectator has shuffled their cards, they come up with 12 random cards, and now of course they don't show the cards to the magician, they just secretly look at the cards to themselves, and they think of any one of the cards, so they memorize one. Let's say they memorize Ace of Spades. It'll just be easy to remember for this demo. So they close the cards up, they set them down, and then the magician just points out that we don't want to have any suspicion of any key cards involved, so you get the spectator to cut the remaining cards, give it one cut, so there's no way of knowing what the top or bottom cards are, and then have the spectator deal a random amount of cards, and when they do this, you watch them deal and secretly count how many cards they deal. So let's just say they deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after they've dealt that, you remember 10. And then they take the 12 cards that they've chosen their card, and they set it on their 10 random cards and bury it with the remaining cards, just like that. Now, you pick up the deck, you square them up, and when you square the cards, you just secretly glance the bottom card. So in this case, we'll remember the Queen of Clubs. So then that gives us, it allows us to cut the cards as many times as we like and get the spectator to cut them, actually. And that even just seems to further lose their cards. Now, once that's done, you pick up the packet and you thumb through the cards to try to see if you can, make it look like you're trying to look for their card. But really, you're looking for the key card that you remembered, the Queen of Clubs in this case. And once you found the key card, you just count however many cards they dealt off. So starting with the key card, in this case there was 10, so we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now after that, we know that the next 12 cards are the cards that they've chosen their mental selection from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are the potential cards that we'll set on top of the deck, just like that. Now, what I recommend you do is deal 10 cards. Just grab 10 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll set those 10 cards on top of the 12 cards. This just sets the deck up so there's no suspicion, because it may seem suspicious if their card is found too close to the end of the deck. So we set 10 on top of the 12, so remember that. Now what you do, after you've looked through the cards, you play like you're having some trouble finding the card, and then you deal the whole deck into 2 piles. Now, when you deal the cards into 2 piles, when you're finished dealing, what will happen is the 12 cards that they've selected their card from will be split up into 6 cards in each pile. And you'll know that it'll be they'll be in the top portion of, or I'm sorry, the bottom portions of the deck, because they were on the top. So they'll be split up in a way that because we've placed 10 cards on top of them, we'll have 5 cards in each pile to count from, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll know that the next 6 cards are the potential 6 that they've chosen their card from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see the Ace of Spades amongst those 6. And of course, if they tell you that their card is in the other pile, you'll know it'll be in the same position. It'll be, you count 5 cards over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll be within the next 6 cards in this pile. So they've told you that their chosen card is in this pile. You of course don't know what their chosen card is yet, but you've now narrowed it down to 6 cards, because you've counted 5 cards over from the 10 cards that you've put on top, and the 6 cards of the 12 are positioned right here, and we know now that one of these cards is their thought of card. So we can set those 6 cards on top of the pile and take this pile and set it on the remaining cards, and we're now set to look for their thought of card. Now at this point of the trick, you turn your back towards the spectator so that they can't see what you're doing. You just have them think that you're looking for their card, but there's a special procedure. You don't want to show them how you do it. You just hide away, but you're doing this so you can't see them, or they can't see you setting up the deck, because you're going to set up the 6 cards in a way so that when you reveal their thought of card, it will seem like one purposeful way of revealing their card. But really, you have potential to show 6 possible cards, and I'll show you how we're going to do this.